Hello everyone and welcome to Not Our Podcast, where my chaotic friends and I share our thoughts and experiences about uni life, interesting situations we face, and more. I'm your host Adhika and today we'll be sharing the hardest things we've done. It could be a decision we've made, projects we did, jobs. You get the idea.
What?
No food? Really?
Where's the food name?
What?
Yeah, where's the food
Natasha
name?
is back here, that's why.
I just finished eating like 4 servings per day. I don't feel hungry anymore. They feed me 4 times a day. It's oh my god. I mean, I really love the food. That's why I can't stop eating. But like I'm very full all the
You're
time.
gonna be their Wagyu meat soon.
Oh my god, I want
Wagyu
that.
A6 now. Wagyu
Damn
A6
it.
for you.
I'm not even hungry anymore right now, but like I would love that.
Yippee.
Okay.
Okay, so
Go
maybe
on.
the hardest thing to do for you is stopping to eat.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wagyu meat.
that is today's topic. We'll be
She's
sharing the hardest
full.
things we've done. Whether it's a project we had to do, making decisions, or listing and arranging the 16 fictional husbands you have.
Yeah, it's not even hard. I arrange them based on how the order in which I watch their shows. So basically, their chronological order. So
You
yeah.
see how
It's not that hard.
quick she responded to that? I didn't say her name. Yeah, she knows.
because everyone here is straight. Who else has husbands other than me? Fictional husbands.
Not waifus.
Yeah, but Dika says husbands. Yeah, but like Dika says husbands, so
Indeed.
yeah, I'm the only one with husbands.
Listeners out there might have
Unless.
Because she is the only girl
Alright,
here.
Fair.
Not nearly gay enough for this.
Okay, anyways, moving on. Yeah. Me personally, I don't really have much difficulty doing things. I don't remember where I really felt like it's really difficult for me to accomplish something. I'm usually determined and finish the job best I can without thinking much about it. Although there was a time in university, so I signed up for this organization. This organization was in charge for like the creative part in the inauguration for the new students. So during inauguration, usually there are groups, right? And those groups are named based on the theme. And that time, when I signed up, we had to come up with names relating to Go Green, something like that. And then we had to come up with 300 name groups relating to that theme. And
Okay.
300 is way too much. And they gave us like, I don't know, 2 to 3 days to think about it. I think I stayed up really late trying to come up with it. Got through like almost half of it, and then I just stopped there. I didn't submit it. I just didn't think it was worth it. So that was challenging. I don't even think there are actually 300 groups of new students in the inauguration, at least for my batch, anyways. So like yeah, that was challenging, but I gave up. I think that was the only thing where like I actually just gave up and didn't care about it.
Oh my god. And then what happened? You gave up. You didn't do it.
Because it's optional, right? You do that only for the points needed. Like when you graduate, you need those SKKM, we call it SKKM here.
It's optional for you?
It's
mandatory
optional
for
for
me.
So like social stuff, community stuff, like those points. No, the activity is optional, but you need to gather up a certain amount of points. So like you can gather it up any way you want. So
Okay.
that activity, the creative team, if you join, you get the point. It helps you, but if you don't, you can get the point any other way. That's what I meant by optional. The activity itself was optional. So yeah, I just
Okay.
didn't submit it, didn't come the next day, and that was the end of it.
So you
Wow.
just kind of like dropped out.
Of
Dropped out more
the
like- Yeah.
organization
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, 300 names relating to Go Green? Really?
Yeah, that's kind of too much, honestly.
Recycled plastic 1, recycled plastic 2, recycled plastic 3.
Then
Work
150 the
smart, not
reusable
hard.
plastic one, reusable
I'm sure if you
plastic.
have copied like a
Red
couple
plastic,
words there 2 or 3
black
times, you won't
plastic.
notice.
Yeah, just like no, like just like reduce, reuse, recycle, and then just
Recycle,
like,
reduce,
have
reuse.
have like a bunch of words and then use a randomizer to pair them. You only need like two sets of not two sets like 15. Wait, two sets of 15 I think 15 or 17, and you already have like 34 words. Just use a randomizer to like connect them.
Dika, I think this is the first time I've heard you rebel against something. Is that ridiculous? Yeah.
Otherwise,
also-
Dika would have followed. Yeah.
In fact, the only memory I can remember in which I actually don't do what I was supposed to do.
Oh my god.
It has to be
Dika
done
is
bad.
going against character.
Our host, everyone.
Our host, everyone.
Indeed.
And what drove me to do that was also me finding it ridiculous that you need to get
Well,
like 300
it
names.
is. So like
Well,
it's
it's just a
pretty fair.
bonding experience. I'm sure like they made it so that you'll fail, and then they'll have like some punishment for everyone who
Yeah, I
failed,
expected
and then,
it
you know.
too. Like I felt like they didn't expect us to get 300 names.
Yeah.
And like with that mindset, I thought this group is not worth my time, you know? Like if this is how
Oh
they
my
do
god.
it, I'm not in
Well,
for
it's
it.
a bonding experience, you know? Like you get to know people by being punished together. That's how they do it usually. That's how we all do it.
Yeah, tricking people.
You,
I
you
don't
get to know
like.
that you get to know people and that you don't like to work with people.
Yeah, and
Like that.
for what reason? Just to fuel spite?
Oh,
Is
you
that
guys are
it?
too freaking antisocial for this. Moving on.
Yeah, Glenn, you're the one saying we're antisocial.
Yeah, sure.
Dika, you're the extrovert.
Hey,
Quote,
me and
quote.
Rafi played with a stranger like a couple of days ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
you guys are crazy.
You guys are beyond comprehension.
We are not compatible.
I think you've said that quite a few times by now.
Yeah. I still think that. Unless you're
Yeah,
rich,
but I
of
never
course.
play with strangers in it
Just
as well.
kidding.
Like,
I mean, if most stranger join us, we kick them, right, Glenn?
that's right. They joined us. We insta kick them.
Oh, it
So
drained
sad.
Rafi's social battery because we turned on voice chat.
Ugh.
Yo, we talked to the
Ugh.
stranger.
Oh,
Even worse.
extroverts.
5 minutes in, Rafi was tired.
I know, right? My god.
Anyways, moving on. Glenn, what is the hardest things you've done then?
I feel like it's always something to do with waking up early in the morning. Either that or just like
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. or something.
What? 3 a.m.?
So I think the hardest thing I've ever done was there was like, and not even my thesis or anything. There was like this one project in Sem 2. Like I had to the whole class was about making drawings, right? It was like our introduction to like technical drawings, and we had to make a lot of technical drawings. And in the last day I had to like, well, it was like a couple of days, like, but in the last day I had to like not sleep. I only had like 2 hours of sleep at night.
Oh,
And that was like pushing it. So like I slept at 1, woke up at 3, and
Oh,
you had to
yeah.
like work more again, and then like my hands were like throbbing, you know.
Oh, no.
The doing part wasn't hard. The waking up part I think was harder.
Isn't it like that every morning, generally?
Yeah. And then there was like a couple times where like for organization work I had to not sleep to edit a video, like a documentation video, just like this leadership camp thing, right? So everyone else was asleep. I was just up there alone until like 5, in which case I got like 1 hour sleep, and then I had to go wake up again because like I was one of the quote unquote officers, right? I had to like train the new guys,
The noobs.
troll them. So that was fun, but like I didn't get any sleep, and the waking up part was very hard. And then I don't know. My thesis was definitely hard, but I feel like it wasn't too hard because like I paced myself in order to like not sleep, like not go up very late and have actually some decent amount of sleep.
I feel like throughout
Um,
university, thesis is definitely not the most difficult thing.
Yeah, basically, I feel like it. Yeah, like maybe it's because we've gone through so much shit already that thesis is like okay, like I'm done with that. But like I didn't not sleep in thesis. Probably just like the presentation part was nerve-wracking, but I didn't really have too much problems with talking to people. My inauguration thing, where like in the first thing, I went through that like a normal person would, getting punished, right, for stuff that is impossible to achieve. But like I understand it's our way of bonding because like I end up being part of the committee in the end for the next year.
What was
fun.
the impossible thing?
Just basically not impossible, just embarrassing for me really. So like what you call it? We had like this name tag thing. Every university does it, right? And like you had to like paste like this big ass photo. The name tag is A4, so you imagine how big it is. Basically, just like strapped on you with like rope and stuff. And then on top of that, you had to like paste like a big ass photo of you, 4 of them, of like emojis that you were given the day before, and it needs to be big ass. And it's just basically your faces of doing like embarrassing expressions. And you had to wear that for the whole 3 days that you were there, like getting to know people. And then you had to like learn the names of everyone in the batch. So that was fun.
Oh, yeah, that's really hing name is so hard.
I had to repeat that part because I had to memorize 189. My fucking batch is 189 people big, and I had to memorize everyone. I had to repeat, like, at the end of the thing, orientation, I had to repeat that shit.
I remembered all my batchmates' name.
I never had that.
I never had that
remember-
as well, but I remembered them all.
I usually know, I don't know, I don't remember them all. Because like every time I go into the class, I'm like, oh, this person exists.
Oh my god. Do you remember their names at least? Like after seven semesters? 8 semesters?
Yeah, names get around. Like, at least the people I've been in class with, and like those that really make a name for themselves. Because they're like really artsy kids that the lecturers like, because they've got a statement,
Okay.
But like other than that, normal ones, as long as they're in one class with me, usually, yeah, I remember them. I think.
How about like the other people in your other batches? Because like, don't your classes get shuffled around?
We filled in that Kairas thing, right? We chose our own class.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's random. It's from the 3rd semester. It's random. But since it's like divided film and animation, at first it was mixed film and animation, and then it's divided. And I think there were only, anyway, it wasn't that much. And I feel like I see the same people over and over again. Quite a lot.
Yeah, that's
so,
right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Not every single one of them, but most I know, I think.
Well, that's good. That's good. At least you know people. I have had like people in my batch that don't like until they graduate, they don't know everyone. And like we mentioned some people, like, who's that? Like, oh my god, it's like it's a guy that's like does like this and this, and like they don't know them. So like that's kind of sad, honestly, if you go graduate without knowing your batchmates. Just in my opinion, though, but like I guess no judging. It's honestly not a big requirement.
I feel normal about it. I probably.
I mean, if you have a lot of people in your class, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, that's
Unless
right.
you have like 40 people, 20 people in your class and you don't know everyone, well, that's too bad.
That's too bad. Yeah, that's right.
I have like 10 people in my class. I've rotated between like, I think 10 people classes for the 5 semesters I've been in uni. I always go to like 80% of them.
Well, there's also the
yeah.
fact that like, as the years go on, there are less and less people in my
That's
major.
actually very true. Yeah, a lot of people just get shaved off. Like 40-ish people got like.
That's a
Well,
lot.
Yeah, they went away. Not their passion. Well, other than that, I don't know. Looking for an internship definitely was a trouble. I haven't succeeded, so I don't know if that's the hardest thing I've ever done because I haven't done it yet. But yeah, getting a work from home internship that's fully
Landing
work
a
from
job
home
in the pandemic.
in the pandemic
Adulting in
is
general.
probably by far the hardest thing I've ever done.
Because we
Well,
haven't
I'm doing
accomplished
it.
it.
I haven't accomplished it, so it's not done. I'm doing it. Yeah, that's for me.
Adulting.
All right, Natasha.
All right. Probably the first one that comes to mind is when I took the IELTS test. It's not the test that's hard. It's the sneaking off that's hard because I never really like break rules and all that because I was too lazy. But this was before I had to leave for UK, so I had to take an IELTS test, and yeah, I didn't want my mom to know yet, so I had to like make up an excuse, set up my friends, and tell her like cover for me if my mom calls you. Tell her I'm in the bathroom, so that's why I don't answer the phone. But we're all working in a group project together. I have to like plan ahead in advance, plan the worst case scenario, the best case scenario, and all that, and then I have to like go get the IELTS test. Well, when during the test, I think the reading part was hard, not because like the questions are hard. It's just hard to stay awake after all that stress. And then you're presented with this huge wall of text you have to read. Yeah, staying awake then is hard. But like,
Wow.
yeah, I guess I managed in the end, which is kind of surprising, but oh well.
That's so sad though. You had to sneak from your
Yeah,
mother.
yeah.
Too.
But it's fine. When you should see her face when I say, Mom, what if I tell you I want to go to UK for my final year? She's like, oh, sure, but you will have to do this, and then I say, oh yeah, all done. And then her face was priceless. She keeps trying to find what I haven't done, and I was like, she was like, have you looked for the accommodation? Yeah, I have. You only need to pay. What about IELTS? Yeah, I also already took the test. Wait, you just took the test? You don't? Do you get like the test run for the test? I said, nah, I don't. I just YOLO it and like
You
screw it.
got
And I
a good result. Whoa.
I was surprisingly good. The result. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. So
Amazing.
that was hard, but it gave very satisfying results. The next one would be the decision to like go to UK or not. That was before the IELTS, before I take the IELTS. So I had to like decide if I actually want to follow through and go to the UK for my final year or not, because my GPA in here is really good. And if I go to UK, there's a chance that it will go on a free fall. I don't know, because the grades there are different. The grading system, the standards are different. So like there's a chance it will go on a free fall. So it's either, but like I think what made me want to go in the end is I feel like GPA is just a number, even though I'm actually really proud of it because that's my hard work, that's the result and all that. But like I feel like the freedom outweighs all that, and
That's true.
right now I can confidently say I did not regret it. I really love it and I would do it again. Yeah,
Wow.
it was amazing. I love the freedom and like just living alone and all that. And like, do you know just how much confidence you can get by traveling alone, eating alone, and all that? You got like this main character energy.
You finally realize that you can do stuff alone.
Yeah, and like, I don't know. It was like in here I feel like I'm so sheltered and all that. I didn't know how to use public transport other than trains, the basic ones. I don't know how to use the bus. So like when I go to UK, I was forced to actually try all that, and I actually like it. Like yeah, I even got like some really cool experiences that I know for a fact that I will never forget for the rest of my life, and I say that's worth losing however many GPA I have.
Did you actually
Definitely
lose
worth
GPA
it.
though?
I don't know, the results are not out yet, but so far I contacted the student service of my uni here, and the good news is she said the grades from UK might not be combined with the grades from here. So
Oh, that's cool.
fingers crossed. I don't know. I don't really care either way because I feel like what I have right now is so much more precious than my GPA. Just
That's definitely a
it's
good mindset to
price.
have.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. Yeah, that was a difficult choice at the time, but now that I'm in the post time skip part of my story, I feel like yeah, I don't regret it. I love it. Something like that.
Good for you.
What else? Hardest thing. Oh, this is a story from when I was in the UK. It's my fuckiest fuck up ever. And yeah, I can only tell this to you guys now because I'm no longer in the UK and I feel like safer. So shit, yeah. So I was traveling to Craigside. It's like this National Trust sort of place. There's like a mansion, a stately home, and it's open to public with like tickets and all that for yeah. So I visited there and I explored, took pictures, took reference pictures, all that stuff. And there are the place is huge. I mean, there's this mansion, but like the land surrounding the mansion is also included in the National Trust, so it's like a national park sort of. So it's really big, but like I underestimated the scaling of the map. So I thought when I see a signpost, like if you go like go straight ahead, you can see a quarry. I thought, oh, it's probably not that far, so I just walked. But I walked for I don't know, for like an hour. I'm not there yet.
Wow.
And turns out the map was really is really underwhelming. Like yeah, it makes it look so nearby when it's actually really fucking far. So I met a guard there, like not really a guard, like the staff that works there, and I asked, hey, can you point out in the map where I am right now? And then he pointed out to a spot, and it turns out I managed to like accidentally get myself into the difficult terrain, 3-mile walk. The total time written in the map is like 3 hours. I was like, shit.
Oh my god, 3-hour walk.
Yeah, across difficult terrain. I was like, oh shit, you know what? I've gone this far, it's too late to turn back. I might as well go ahead, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, this is where that was a hard decision at the time. Harder decisions coming. Wait for it. So I just kept walking. Finally, I arrived at the quarry. It was just maybe because I'm tired, so yeah, it just feels like Then when I'm trying to go back the way I come from, the map doesn't exactly note down all the routes available, so I also had to rely on the signposts. So yeah, I followed some signposts and I walked for like an hour or two, and I came back in a circle. I'm absolutely lost, and the signal there is not that good, so I can't really use a GPS. Like, some spots you have signal, some spots you don't, so it's like RNG, and like it was scary, I guess. Like, I mean, it's lucky because it's summer, so the sun doesn't set that quickly, but still, it will set eventually. So I have to like actually go home, and I spent that long just walking in a circle because I got stupidly lost. So I tried following the map again, but there are no guides this time. So I have to like, I don't know, like use
There was no one around.
nature.
No one else.
No, it was pretty much empty in the forest. It's a forest, guys. It's a forest. So trees,
that's great.
tall trees. Exactly. That's why I was like, oh shit, I'm alone. So like, and then like the most important thing is to keep your morals up. So I was like, I actually turned on my phone on speaker and blasted weep songs. Hopefully someone hears or something and like comes, and then I can like ask. But no one comes. And I was blasting weep music in the forest. Yeah, but yeah, it just kind of boosted my morale, I guess. I feel like, oh, main character energy flows through me, and I just keep walking. The terrain was difficult. Yeah, the terrain was difficult. Like there's mud and like you have to climb rocks, like stairs, but it's slightly more steep. Is that the word? Yeah, steep. It's slightly more steep, so you actually like have to climb that and all that. So yeah, it was a mistake choosing that route, but no, if I turn back, it's going to be even more further, so I might as well just complete it, right? It was supposed to be taking like 3 hours, but it took me like over 5 hours, because on the way back, I got lost like once. The first one is like after I reached the quarry for an hour, and then another one was like for half an hour. I went in a circle again because I was again lost. In the end, I went back to the stately home, the mansion thingy, but the gates are closed. I cannot fucking exit. Yeah. I was like, oh shit. I dialed the emergency number, no one picked up. I dialed the reception, no one picked up because it's closed. The park is closed and I'm still inside. I was like, what am I supposed to do? I actually start rationing the amount of water I have, which is like in a 250 milliliter bottle. It's a very small
that's so
bottle.
small.
Yeah, and it's been like a long time walking, so I already drank half. And like if I were to stay there, I'll have to ration the amount of water because I also don't have food. And the last meal I had was like at 10, like breakfast brunch, like a brunch, and it's already almost 7 or 8 at the time when I got back to the mansion. I was like, shit. So in the end, there's another route, but I will have to go through the forest again. But if I do that, it's going to get dark because it's going to be the long route, like a different long route. And like, I do not want to take the chance because I know I will get lost again. And if it's dark, I'm fucked. So, I don't know. The decision is either I go through the long route or I go through a private property, which is clearly labeled private, do not enter. But it was closer, so I thought, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just going to ask for help. If someone sees me, I'll just say I am lost. I am sorry, but I am lost. Like, I mean, that's a life or death situation, so I might as well just go with it. So, yeah, I decided to just go through that private property path. But along the way, I don't see anyone. So it's literally just empty, just me alone. I'm still blasting weep music. But along the route there, like the signal is back, so I can like open GPS, and turns out I'm going the right way. I'm heading towards the highway. So yeah, civilization. Anyway, yeah, at the end of that private property path, it's quite long, like a 5-minute walk straight, sometimes uphill, sometimes downhill. But like I reached the end. Oh wait, before that, while I was walking that path, there's a deer that like just runs across my path. A fucking deer. Like, it's a wild. I was just frozen, like, what the fuck? There are deers here. It's actually the wild, something like that. I was just freaking out. So I just tried to keep walking. It was scary, and it's already getting dark at the time. So I just keep speed walking and all that. And when I reach the end, the highway is like right in front of me, but there's a gate and it's closed. It's locked.
Oh no.
So I was like, I am fucked. Like, yeah, so basically if there's a parallel universe, then Natasha in that parallel universe is dead. Or, I don't know, just staying behind in that park for the night, rationing water or eating leaves or grass. I don't know, but like, I'm not risking that in here. So I just looked for cameras. By the time I get nearer to the private property, I already turned off my music, by the way, so like, just in case. I scanned the area, like, are there any cameras and all that? Nope, there is none. So I climbed it. There's this gate. The gate is tall with spikes in the top, but there's the wall. So beside there's the gate and then the wall. Yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The wall is about as high as my eyes. So I can just barely see over the top. So like I had to climb that. So I climbed like partway on the fence, and then jumped over to the stone wall because the stone wall is flat. I'll need something to grip. So I just used the fence, jumped over, and then I dropped down and like to the side of the highway. I was like, no one saw me. Okay,
Parkour.
good. No, it's not parkour. I grazed my shin. I did not feel it
That's
at the
part
time.
of parkour. Hurting yourself.
Hardcore parkour. Hardcore
Oh my
parkour.
No, it was
Natasha
not
is now an
fun.
assassin. Well, she has always been.
It was terrifying. Oh my god, guys. And then like. It was not fun, okay, when it happened, but when I think about it now, yeah, it's fun. I will remember this for sure. It's a very unique experience, and like, yeah. So I definitely will remember this. But anyway, when I jumped over, I think I don't know, I don't feel like I grazed my leg, but I only noticed the blood when I was sitting on the bus. So I was like, shit. But it's not too much blood, just a little bit, just like a little graze. But it's fine. So, yeah, I hope it doesn't scar. Yeah.
Oh, it's still there? Still until now?
Yeah, it's still there. It's not that big. It's not that big. Well, it will fade, I think. It doesn't hurt at all.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's the hard... Why is it a hard decision? Because it's either legal or illegal. I choose illegal because it's more safer in a way. Yeah. After that, I just managed to catch the bus to get back. Oh yeah, that place is about 2 hours away by bus. So when I get back home, it was already dark. Yeah. Yeah, it was just exhausting.
Quite the adventure, though.
Holy shit, yeah, it is. Oh my god, it's so tiring, but it's really fun now that I think about it. Something you definitely tell to your something you'll definitely tell to your grandkids and all that, but not to your mom.
Not to your mom.
Next time, 7 of us get lost together.
Oh no.
Yeah, boy.
Yep, you gotta ask
If
Glenn
you wanna
to
get
lead us
lost-
first.
Yes, I was just gonna say that. Just let Glenn lead us. He'll get us lost in no time. We just walk out of the city, 2 minutes, lost.
Come on, guys. Give me more credit. I have a GPS, you know.
What if you don't have a signal? Can you?
So it'll take 5 minutes for it to get lost, not 2.
That's right,
yeah,
that's right.
exactly.
Yeah, but like-
It takes so.
Give Glenn a traditional map to work on. And a compass.
Can you even do that, Glenn? Compass and map manually.
I can? Quite never tried.
I mean, you only need to match the symbol of the north with the north in the compass. That's how you know which
You see,
way you're
the
facing.
problem
Yeah,
is
that's right.
Glenn gets lost in a video game with a minimap.
Okay, I can read a compass just fine. I can read a map just fine.
The distance would be hard though.
It's just like the sense of direction part, you know, like
Oh.
Like I said, he's directionally challenged.
if I don't stare at the map 24/7,
You'll get lost.
I'll get lost. Yeah, like, I need to like focus on that map, you know.
And yeah, that's the use of the map.
You need to bring like that thing that you use to measure the horizon, angular distance within the horizon.
Nah, just a compass would be fine.
A sextant, yeah.
No. If Glenn leads us, it won't be an RPG. It would literally be a Metroidvania.
No, it will be horror. Survival horror. Yeah, just imagine getting lost.
Survival horror.
Just imagine getting lost in the forest in this country.
Good luck. Good luck. You
Well-
won't survive.
Yeah, I mean, even the air around trees can be kind of oppressing. Like, Rafi knows what I'm talking about. With the
do.
ghosties and stuff.
Just
Rafi can
pick
sense
your
ghosts.
nose up. The more pollution you smell, that's the right way.
That too. But in UK, the thing is, in UK, I really like the forest because it just feels peaceful. The ghosts there are classy. They live in castles, not trees.
Ghosts are classy.
And yeah, basically like that. But like, yeah, I think I posted pictures too whenever I get signal because like if I'm gonna die, at least people will know where I die. And like, oh well, yeah.
Okay.
It was really fun though. Now that I think about it. Now moving on, who's next?
Rafi.
Rafi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hi.
God damn, you guys have some great stories to tell.
No,
I
it's
don't
just
have
Natasha,
those.
honestly.
Yeah.
It was the fuckiest
Pretty
fuck
much.
up.
I don't have that.
That was before the alcohol story, which is for another time.
Man, okay. Alright, one of the things that, that's hard for me. Getting over my dog's death, like earlier this year.
Whoa.
Oof.
Rest in pieces.
Yeah,
Rest in peace. I'm so sorry.
I mean, she's in pieces now, I guess.
Oh God, Rafi.
What? Rotting. So if it's rotting, then of course it's gonna be in pieces. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. She's been with me for over 10 years, I think. A long time. And then when I lost her, it hits like a truck.
Yeah, I
figured.
can't imagine.
Can't imagine.
So I tried coping up with making her grave in Minecraft. I don't know. I wanted to get her tattooed on my arm. I'm planning to do that. I don't know. I'm still not over my dog's death. It's still there. I still miss her so much.
And you lost a family member.
Yeah, that's true. The next one is related to my university. This was in the previous major, the game one. So there's this one project that my lecturer wanted us to do, to write a 10-page story. I don't know. It has to be original. You can't just copy paste it, etc. You have to make it yourself from scratch, which I did, and I stayed up 3 days straight, no sleeping. I drank 2 energy drinks every day just to keep up. And you know what? He had the audacity to reject it.
Reject? Wow.
Rejected. I got rejected. My story was
Like
not
not even
accepted.
scored, just rejected?
Rejected, not scored. No.
It's more
Wow.
painful than having a confession rejected.
I guess. Yeah, that fucked me up real bad. I was sick the next day. When I got home from class, I got really sick.
Of life. Of uni.
No, I physically.
Of that lecturer.
Probably of not sleeping for 3 days.
I got so exhausted. I slept for like more than I think it's almost like 20 hours.
Wow.
My
Sleeping
body was
beauty.
very ill. I had a fever and all that stuff.
No
Not
shit,
good stuff.
Sherlock.
Don't do that, folks.
Yeah, don't do that. Never do that. At least sleep like for a few hours.
Pro tip,
Don't stay
pro
up
tip,
straight.
never drink 2 energy drinks in a day. Never do that.
I mean,
Also,
twice a
don't
day.
drink
I think it's
energy
the
drinks.
max. Twice a day is the max, I think.
Also, from me, I guess, don't drink energy drinks straight for 1 week. Your body is gonna crash like crazy.
It's much more efficient to just ground up caffeine pills and mix it to your food.
Yeah, we don't have.
I don't think it's
No,
legal
we don't
here.
have caffeine pills. I think at least.
Kopiko.
Oh.
No,
No,
technically they're
Kopiko doesn't
caffeine pills,
work.
right?
It's a candy. Yeah, it doesn't work. And coffee makes me
I tried
sleepy,
that.
so I wouldn't know.
What,
What?
seriously?
Coffee doesn't affect me at all.
Same here. Coffee doesn't affect me too.
Yeah.
Coffee and Milo is the same thing.
Yeah,
Damn.
coffee.
No, actually, Milo is just sweeter.
Yeah, it's sweeter, but same effect, I mean.
Coffee is just a like a milkshake or just a drink for the taste. Not
Drinking coffee makes me sleepy.
I think it's the sugar, not the coffee, I'm just saying.
No, because I usually drink black coffee, the one pure like the black.
I drink black.
Me
Pure
too,
black.
lately. Yeah, me
It's
too.
nice.
While trying to get rid of this stupid jet lag, I drink black coffee. I still fall asleep on my desk.
Yep.
It gets you energetic. Like I drank too much once. I was jittery. I was shaking.
oh god.
Yeah, definitely don't
it's like I was
drink too
on
much
drugs.
coffee when you're not used to it.
I didn't know. Like I used the filter, so I didn't know how much coffee to put in the filter, and then I
Oh,
put
yeah.
too much. I
Too
was
much.
shaking the entire day.
Oh, the worst feeling, honestly.
Why did you choose
When you want to
energy
sleep but you're
drink
jittery.
over coffee?
I don't know. It was sweet. I liked drinking energy drinks back then, and then that brand disappeared
What
for
brand?
no reason. Panther.
I've never heard of that one.
I've never heard of that one either.
It's cheaper than Red Bull, so I drank that. It's really nice. I prefer that over Red Bull, or in Indonesia it's the Krating Dang, just like the
Krating
Thai
Dang.
version. Yeah, Thai and Indo has the same Red Bull, Krating Dang.
Yeah. I've never tried it. I've seen commercials of it.
I've tried it. It's not as good as the ones I drank. What else? I think teaching, like being adjusting from being introverted to being extroverted just for teaching.
You're introverted? Whoa.
I was
Word.
introverted.
Word
Like I
was.
I was anxious to talk to even, I don't know, securities at malls.
Wow. I did not know that.
That does not sound like Rafi at all. That's
I
I
usually
guess that's
ask
free
my,
time
my
skip.
friend to ask someone.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay.
Well, the more
I
you
know, right?
know.
That's a lot of character development. Great job.
I'm introverted unless I'm with you guys, especially with Glenn.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I become shameless if I'm with Glenn.
Their negative energy
Yes.
cancels out, and what remains is their shameless energy.
We'll need a Rafi and Glenn duo episode.
Yeah.
They both of them just become the host and just wing it, I guess.
Yeah, let's see. Sounds like a great idea, actually. Yeah. So yeah, I was introverted. I barely talk to other people, except the ones I know. So by the time I was, started teaching, I was starting to teach. I used to be beside the teacher, like most of the time. So so I have like a shelter from the kids.
Oh my god.
Shield. You have a shield.
Yeah, a shield basically. And to make things worse, the kids they're really curious, right? So they end up like coming to me, asking me questions.
Mr. Rafi, do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, that's one of them.
I have a girlfriend.
I don't know why in my head I just imagine like you standing there and then little monkeys approach you slowly and poke you.
Monkeys.
They're kids. Adhika,
They're
come
kids.
on.
Same thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, so
They're kids. Humans are apes, not monkeys.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Ape.
Little chimps.
Ape
so
together
on
strong.
the first day,
Little
indeed, we have to get
bonobos,
strong.
little baboons. That's what Sir Danny likes to call us.
So on the first day, I was being introduced by the teacher, and then do you remember when we were having classes in the old primary building? We had to wait outside the class.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Wow. Why did we do that?
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
I was preparing myself right for that. I was talking to the teacher. The teacher was talking to me. Like she told me to stay calm. Like it's okay. You're fine. You're going to do this. It's okay. I know you'll be fine. You'll do okay. So all right. I was convincing myself that I'll do fine. I'll do okay. And then it's class. The bell rang, and then the door just opened, and then everyone just rushed in inside the class, and then they approached me. I was so
You lost all your confidence.
indeed. I was like and then good thing the teacher was there. See, a shield, and then the teacher was like, yeah, take your seats. Stay calm. We have a new teacher. You can ask anything later. I was standing there shaking. I think I was trying to hide my shaky voice so hard. I got stomach ache.
Oh my god. And to think that you used to do like presentations, right? Like shows, theater shows.
Yeah. I used to get nervous as well. Very nervous, actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the class started. The kids started asking me questions, and then not long after that, I got used to it, and then I became extroverted, which is good.
Whoa.
I became
Which is
confident
good.
of myself. And then COVID-19 hits. I became introverted again because I don't talk to other people.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Come here.
I think that's it. I can't think of anything else.
Okay, moving on to Jerry.
I don't know. There's not a lot of things that I consider something that I would have difficulty in doing, because like I just feel like it either comes with a description or it's just like naturally difficult, I guess. However, I guess like for me, I guess like it happened when during my second year of being in design school, I guess, like making the conscious decision to just like quit uni and trying to change majors, I guess that was like a hard decision for me, because like what I wanted to do and like what I could do was like definitely clashing. as much as I wanted to be in like animation design, I realized that it's not something that I wanted to do in my life, and I sort of realized it's also not something that I want to do as a job. So I was just like in a rut, I guess. I'm not sure if I should quit. But if I am also like, if I didn't quit, I would also just be stuck here doing nothing, right? And I guess one way or another, I talked to my advisor, and he just said that, well, you should really consider it, because like he did say like my performance in class wasn't really bad. In fact, like he actually praised me for it, but then like every time I executed it, it was always bad for some unknown reason to him. And then like he just said, maybe there's a gap in your skill, and they're just something that this might not be a fit for you, or like something that's just like you might not be too serious about, which in all honesty, I did go into communicative design, not really for like animation. I guess it was just mostly to just like improve my drawing skills, which is honestly a big waste of money. Don't ever try that. Don't ever do that. And so like I literally took me like 2 weeks, I guess, to finally make this decision to just quit uni for a bit. And I kind of like took that 1 year break to just reevaluate myself and just like just think about life, I guess. And I guess in that 1 year, it just made me realize that I'm not really that good in anything. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of skills that would be considered good or anything noteworthy, I guess. And so like I kind of felt like, for me at least, there was no reason for me to go to uni. But then at the same time, if I don't have a degree or anything, like I can't get a job, or I can't even apply for a job. Well, basically same thing. So I don't know. I found like a major or something that I would probably be interested in. And long story short, I found a new uni, a major that I quite like. And yeah, here I am now, continuing education again. Woo!
Ooh,
Nice.
Well, at least you don't spend the rest of your years in university stressed.
That's right.
Yeah. At
Or
least
as
now I
stressed
don't
as
spend.
it would be.
Yeah. Well, I don't get stressed as much as I used to back then, but it comes with its own set of complications, mostly from other people, not the subject itself now.
Yes, if it's people, it's out of your control.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess the other hardest thing was, this was something that I myself, maybe like even 5-10 years ago, could not have even imagined doing. I got chosen to compete in an international speech competition, and I was like,
Yo,
what?
Whoa,
congrats!
that's nice.
In Malaysia, right? And I was like, what?
Damn.
Jerry, it was me like 2 years ago was like having borderline panic attacks, because like, why me? I don't want to go, but then I guess like since this decision was kind of like forced upon me, so I had no choice, right? So I thought to myself like, this is gonna be bad or like something, but then I just said to myself like, you know what, just do it, like it'll be over before you even know it. And I was like, oh, okay, fine, let's go. Long story short, I didn't. Apparently, there was also another guy that got chosen, so we had to share the burden. So I was happy. So both of us got chosen. We went to Malaysia. Oh god, that was a whole adventure. So and we went to Malaysia. We had to rent an Airbnb, right? So apparently, everything, most of the accommodation was paid by the uni. So we only had to pay for the tickets to go there and the tickets to go back. First night we went there, we arrived at around noon. The guy that was renting the place was nowhere to be found. So we had to stay like we had to stay up until like 12 in the morning, 12 at night, until the guy finally came. We arrived at like 3 in the afternoon, and we had to like shit around outside until like 12, until like midnight apparently. Fucking douchebag. And yeah, but when the competition day came, I definitely was nervous, even though I had a lot of practice. I was extremely nervous. There was definitely a lot of attention coming from like other people. And luckily enough, there was a teacher that accompanied us. And what made things worse was that the teacher who accompanied us was friends with the rector of the uni that was taking where the competition was taking place, and my anxiety just skyrocketed. Like, shit. Fuck. So I literally any practice that I had already done was literally thrown out the window, because I was just super anxious after that, because she can literally just like tell stories about this to not like literally everyone, and so I was just scared. Luckily enough, like me and the other guy, we went into the semifinals, but we lost basically after that. But definitely after the competition though, I came back and I became like a lot more confident. Like usually I wouldn't even look at people in the eye. Now I would feel fine like looking people in the eye. Like I would just, if we had to meet a teacher or go to the teacher's room or like go to the faculty office, like my friends usually like are too scared to like open the door. I just like knock on the door like, hello, excuse me.
That's great.
And yeah, I guess my confidence definitely got boosted a bit. So yeah,
Character.
yeah,
Tournament arc.
yeah, basically a tournament arc. I went through a tournament arc. That was great. After the competition, like even though we didn't win, didn't feel like I lost exactly. It definitely felt less like a competition, more like a student exchange, I guess. And most of the time it was just me, the guy, and I actually became friends, and we literally, it was just me, the guy, and the teacher just hanging around in the mall, like just like a 15 minutes walk away from where we rented the place. And then like since like on the last day of competition we didn't join because like it was just the final show and we just went to the mall, just like hang around. So yeah, I think those are the only two stories, I guess, that those are the hardest things that I've ever done in my life. The competition was definitely one of my better experiences, I guess, throughout this whole 2 years before the pandemic. So yeah.
Right. That's cool. That's good. Yeah, character arc.
Really good. Character arc.
I have went through character arc. Okay.
It's not over, Jerry. And let's go to Ben. Ben. Oh.
Ben, are you awake?
Hardest thing I have done in this case that I actually did, so like no ongoing tasks. Getting into medicine. I've elaborated this over and over again in past episodes, so I'll just leave it at that. The hardest thing I've done in my life so far is getting into medicine in a public university. That's it. That's my section. So I feel like I've elaborated that in many episodes already.
Well, basically, I mean, you had to like go through all the tests. Did the competitions on like the what you call it that you did on high school ever helped you?
Well, I listed in my CV, and I'm in the CV. I guess like in the application, there's like a slot for it, which I don't know. I think helped. No idea about officially, but it definitely helped me spiritually, like
spiritually, in confidence, I guess.
Like confidence, yeah. And then like, I can compete at this level, and then like it got me in the mindset. Like it got like cause like there's a shit ton of shit to take in for those like competitions, right? So I had to develop methods of being. I had to voluntarily develop methods of like being able to learn that much things in such a short period of time, and the fortitude as well to be able to stare at a piece of text for 2 days straight. And then that helped. That helped me like for the actual studying for the tests. That's why TLDR it helped. But yeah, hardest thing I've done getting into medical school.
I think that
Getting
sentence
into medical
itself
school.
is actually is very self-explanatory.
Yeah, and I guarantee the next hardest thing I'm
Graduating.
going to have
Thesis.
getting into a specialist course.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
When the course itself is not that hard, but like getting into it is hard.
Getting into exactly. That's like my dad has a saying, right? Getting into medicine is much harder than actually doing medical school. Yeah, and the next hardest thing I'm gonna do is probably getting into residency or something along those lines. And then after that, getting into a consultancy. Yeah, basically that.
good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Yeah,
luck with
I
that,
need
man.
I need
Good
as
luck
much
with
luck
that.
as I can.
Last but not least, Cheers.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say one, which is the hardest thing for me morally and also mentally.
Whoa.
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 Where is this going?
It's actually holding my poop in the forest. For 2 days, man.
Okay.
For 2 freaking days.
2 days.
2 days. Which
Jesus.
it hurts
For
me
2 days.
mentally, physically, and morally. Everything. It's
Just poop, man. It's the forest.
Why morally though?
And the thing is, I don't learn from my mistakes. This happened twice in 2 years.
Jesus
So like in high
Christ.
school, there's Pramuka, which is like the Boy Scouts. You go camping in a big, huge ass forest with no toilets there. You set up a camp, you cook yourself. We brought foods and all, but there's no toilet there. I did not brush my teeth. I did not wash my face. I did nothing for the 3 days, 2 nights. The first day,
You don't have wet tissues?
I did not bring
What
it. I
wipes?
bring paper tissues, paper towels, not the wet one. Okay,
Oh
so
no.
first night, I'm having so much fun. God, this is so fun cooking and like hunting for fishes and all, right? Like, ooh, this is so much fun. And then like playing games in the mud when you don't even take a bath. Yeah, that happened. Yes.
I wanna go
Then
fishing.
I remember it was like 2. I can't sleep. It was cold. Even though I had my sleeping bag. I woke up feeling dangerous. Like my poop is going anytime soon.
Feeling dangerous.
It's trying to go up to go out of my
Like a pregnant woman?
it's trying to go out like directly. I was like, no toilets. I won't poop here. There's no way I'm like pooping in a river or like in like besides a tree.
Why
You
dig
dig
a hole, man?
You dig a hole.
You dig a
This is-
hole,
this is
dude.
where
hole,
my
man.
Then you
this is
bury
where
it.
it hurts my moral.
Why?
I'm scared of things that like, ooh, you're pooping near the tree. I'm trying to haunt you. You know those kind of stories. Like
Oh,
you
he's
don't
scared
poop
of ghosts.
anywhere you want. It's dangerous.
That's why you ask for permission
Excuse
first.
me
Even
first.
if you ask permissions,
You
you're
ask for
leaving
permissions.
poop there. It's poop. It's feces.
Fertilizer.
Fertilizer, yeah, you're making the forest healthy.
Yeah, so I was like, I woke up at 2. I grabbed a 1.5 milliliter of aqua bottle. I drink it whole. I was like, please, 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 please. I was like, in my mind, I was thinking, please let the poop not be solid, let it be liquid if I drink this much water.
No, that doesn't, that's not how poop works.
Big mistake,
but
bro.
okay.
Big
Yes,
mistake.
I know. I'm desperate, okay? I'm desperate. Okay, then I just forced myself to sleep. I can't sleep. I woke up at like 6. We had like the drills, like the morning drills, the usual one. It hurt so much.
Like what?
It hurt so
Morning
freaking
drills?
much, like mentally and physically.
Wait, what morning drills?
Like Boy Scouts morning drills. the
It's Boy
usual.
Scouts. Of course you have morning drills.
Boy Scout morning drills.
Like lining
Yeah,
up,
lining
in
up
the
and then,
field
like-
and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, lining
And then,
up,
like,
doing
those stuff.
They're getting
exercise,
explained
whatnot,
like
blah, 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 blah,
exercise, and then
blah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, today we're gonna blah 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 blah. It takes like half an hour. It hurts mentally and physically. Hardest thing I've done in my life.
You know, I have like similar situations where I've been like in JS, but maybe like far longer. But I don't consider it to be the hardest one. Maybe because I JS.
No,
I think
the thing is like the food.
2 days is like half my record.
Oh my god, you guys.
God, that's disgusting. We don't need to know that.
2 days is like half my record, but okay.
The food is like we search for it on our own, like fish, and I think that we don't clean it that well.
No,
The
God.
fish.
Oh
The
god.
fish. Okay, we cook it. We just pour Royco on it. We hope it will be good.
I mean, if you're hungry,
There's sand
anything's
inside
gonna be
it,
good.
so yeah.
Everything we brought is only ketchup manis.
Sweet soy sauce.
We brought sweet soy sauce. We brought Royco, a shit ton of Royco, and a fucking stove.
MSG.
And a fucking stove. It's like there's squads, right? My squad literally brought no snacks. I was hoping on them to bring snacks. They brought none. They only brought fucking Royco. Like, I can live with Royco. I was like, what?
You can snack on
just
Royco
brought-
actually.
Chicken broth.
You gonna die. It decreases your lifespan by 5 years.
Oh my god, I should do that then. Thanks for the
No.
ideas.
Jason, what did you do?
Yeah, so I'm guessing that it's because of the dirty food, and myself, I'm not used to doing my private shitting session on open areas, which is not in a closed area like the toilet, like the closet. I'm not used to it. So yeah, I just hold it in. Second day, there's a lot of physical activities. Like, yeah, it's camping. But you don't expect like non-physicals. Right? So there's physicals. I just hold on to it. It's like, you know, the pre-stomach pain that's just like, oh, I need to hold it in for 5 minutes, and then it's just gone for like another 10. Then you have to hold it in again, and it's gone for another 10 minutes.
Yes.
I hate
That
those.
happened to me the whole day.
Oh,
Yeah, and we fucking cook raw kangkong,
Yeah. I hate kangkong.
and
Really?
it's still
It's
raw
good, man.
because the fire is not that.
why raw
The
though?
fire is not that. How do you
Yo,
say?
why
it?
raw,
Like,
though?
it's a portable stove. The
Oh.
fire's not that huge, and to cook kangkong you need a huge fire, right?
Not really.
I mean, but it takes longer. None
Yeah,
of us
that's
can
right.
cook at that
Oh,
time.
okay,
So
yeah.
it's like, it's already how you say it? It's already watery. Just eat it. We ate it with Royco. It tastes good, but it's still fucking raw, like eating leaf.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
that happened to me.
it is
all day.
leaves. I mean, you're not wrong.
That is why you learn how to cook.
Yeah, raw leaf. Like eating.
Okay, just so
raw
we're clear. Just so we're
salsa
clear.
parilla. Yeah.
You did not
like-
shit your pants, right?
No, I did not. I almost did.
Okay.
I did not. You know the feeling that it's almost in the border of your butthole, but I pushed it back in, like back inside.
How do you push it back in? What?
By clenching your butt, clenching your butts together and strengthening your stomach.
Wait,
I've learned
what?
the method.
Put it in your stomach?
Yes. No. Strengthening your stomach
Oh, okay.
and clenching your butthole up.
I thought you can suck it up again back to the.
I've learned the anti-shit no jutsu. Yes.
It's basically just raw willpower, just fueled by raw willpower at that point.
Dude, I don't
I
want to
remember
risk
at, like-
infection with that.
Yeah, I remember at the second day at like around 11 or 12, we had the night Boy Scout activity. You guys know what that's about.
Oh yeah.
And the game's about like the three monkeys, the blind, the deaf, and the
Mute.
the mute. Yeah.
Wait, this is high school, right?
Yes. Because I'm in so much pain, I prefer to be the deaf one.
So you don't
The
have to
big
hear.
mistake.
Yes, because I can focus more on holding my shit. So it's just like, okay, guide me, people. I don't hear anything. I just look at the road like, hold it in, please hold it in. Yeah, that happened. And like, I remember I got scared once. It's because of a senior. It was like we were playing at there's basically like spots where you play games. Like you have to go to this spot.
Yeah, the posts.
Yeah, posts. Yeah. Then when I was going to one post to the other, there's another group, which is my seniors, and they're blind. Like I don't know what they're doing. They just went out of a tree. Like, "Huh." I got so scared. I almost shit my pants there.
Literally that one.
Almost.
Yes. I fell to the ground like, guys, I can't do this anymore. They was like, what? Why? Like the blind one was just like, huh? What happening? What happening? I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's almost out, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah. But then I like, okay, let me rest for 10 minutes. I literally went into meditation state, trying to push it back in.
You actually meditated for that.
I literally sit for 10 minutes. Like I told my friends,
He
please.
tried to
let
be
me sit.
one with nature in order to avoid the call of nature.
With no reverse.
For 10 minutes, I just sit down, legs crossed, hands like praying to Buddha.
I don't think that can help you with praying to God
Meditation.
for your, I don't know.
No,
vacuuming your poop.
if he reaches enlightenment before he craps, he won't need to crap.
So then, yeah, I think the
No, I think at
the
that point he
activity-
just craps.
the activity ends at 2 or 3. I look pale as hell, according to my friend. The color's all gone from my face. Even the teacher was like, "Do you need water?" No, I just need to rest.
You don't
I
need
need
any
to
more
poop.
water.
No, I think you need to go to the go shit.
And then I just like, oh my god, I just forced myself to sleep. I'm so tired, like mentally and physically, not because of the activities, but because of my
Because of holding in your shit.
yes.
You actually fell asleep?
I did sleep.
Good thing it didn't come out when you sleep.
Yeah.
The next day, I realized something was warm.
Oh shit! Oh no!
But the good news is it's not my
no.
shit. The good news is it's not my
Okay,
shit.
good. Okay.
It's your pee?
It's still water.
Oh, okay. This is what.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my pee. I think in my sleep, because I didn't realize, right? I think I tried to hold it so hard that I forced myself to pee. Just as a Newton's law.
So you were dreaming you were peeing.
I think so. I did not realize, but I did not pee that much. I mean, it's only like, how do you say it? Like a wet dream, small watery
Oh.
space.
Okay.
You focused
pee.
on blocking the backhand so much, you forgot to block the front part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then at that point, I was thinking like I had spare pants. Why don't I just shit on this pan, cover it in plastic, bring it home?
Nasty.
Yeah, that's where I'm morally challenged again.
You
for the
would
second time.
do that over pooping like on a hole in a.
That's why I said I'm morally challenged.
Or Jess, you know what? Just get pads like those stuff you girls use. Just get the
I
bigger
don't think-
ones.
Pampers go.
I don't think that works for poop.
Okay, maybe diapers, adult diapers. Yeah,
Diapers,
just go with adult diapers.
I think the amount JS
just
was
get
holding
adult
in,
diapers.
I don't think that will be enough. It is a dam.
After
It's-
eating
it's so
those
bad, like-
raw food.
So bad. Then the third day came, woke up at 6 again, normal morning routine, then like blah 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 blah, and then 12, we go back in the bus, missing a bus. Finally, right? I told my teacher like, I think I need a space
you
to
need
sleep
space.
on. Yes, if I don't sleep, something bad's gonna happen. I told my teacher that. They're just like, what? You have a fever? Do you need some Panadol or some medicine or what? No, I'm telling you, some bad shit is going to happen if you don't let
Bad
me
shit.
get my sleep.
Literally.
Literal bad
Literally.
shit.
Bad shit. Yeah, like.
And you know the way I walk, it's like my thighs are sticking to each
Yeah,
other.
you walk like a penguin.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Like a
Legit.
penguin.
Legit.
Like a penguin.
Or else I can't hold it in. Like seriously, there's no way. Just walk like that. I managed to sleep. Went back to school. The school is closed.
Oh shit! And then
I need to ride the busway home.
Oh no! I have experienced the
damn.
same
Oh,
thing.
no.
Just it's fine.
I
You're
was-
not alone.
It was at 2 or 3. It was not crowded yet, but still there's no seats available. And
Yeah,
I
know-
was
I know how
bringing
you're
like
feeling.
one huge backpack for the camping, which is heavy. And yeah, the suffering goes on till I go home.
I know how you were feeling, man.
When I'm
I
finally
think
home,
the moment he reached his house, he didn't like shit. He just released a bioweapon.
no. The thing is, the moment I reach home, I can't shit.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no!
Oh god, that is okay. That is
I
sad.
legit
Yeah.
can't like. My stomach was in so much pain. I just sat down on a closet. Please, release the biochemical. Like, what? Why is it not going out? Like, what is happening?
I think the prayer
But
was too strong.
my stomach was in so much pain.
Prayer was too
The
strong.
meditation was too successful.
Your prayer didn't include an out contract. An out
I remember that
condition.
I was sweating like crazy. Like I was running a fucking 50-kilometer marathon.
You prayed to God, and God was like, "Okay,
I literally
hold
prayed.
your
I was
shit,
like,
I'll hold
please,
your
please,
shit
please,
until you
please save me. Please save me. I'm in so much pain. Then like it was at around 6 or 7. And I was just laying on the floor in my room.
On the floor?
On the floor. I can't even sit on the bed. Because I'm in so much pain. I just lie on the floor like a zombie.
Then what
And
happened?
like suddenly like boot.
He was called to nature, or in this case,
And I was like-
nature called him.
Is it time to poop? Yeah, I just rushed to the toilet. I did not bring my phone, but I still stayed there for 30 minutes. It's not over.
Damn, that's a long
Yeah.
time.
And it's liquid. Semi-liquid. You know
Of
what
course,
that
you
means.
ate raw
have to
vegetable.
explain it.
What were you
No,
expecting?
I mean mencret.
Yeah, diarrhea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
diarrhea.
yeah.
So much pain. Like the first time my butt feels so freaking hot.
It went
Don't have
out
to
at
go
the
into
speed of
detail
light
about it,
and it
but okay.
burnt your butthole.
Yeah, that actually hurts. No joke. Then like my story ends there. Next year, same thing happened again. I did not learn from my mistake.
Come on.
This time what?
Shit on the.
But now I'm the senior. So I have to
no.
save my face from the juniors.
That is sad.
God, you are sad. You are one sad boy.
Luckily, I've got the lesson of about like fish, about raw foods. At least I've learned, right? So it's not that bad. It's still bad. Yeah, hardest thing in my life.
First year, it's
Thank you.
seniors that are like, why is he walking like a penguin? Second year, the juniors ask him the same thing.
Yeah, thank you for welcoming to my TED talk about holding on shits.
Now, this, if
Inspirational.
it's, if
My
it's a
God.
TED talk, it should be titled like, get your crap together.
Get your shit together.
I approve.
Get your shit together.
Get your shit. I approve.
I think,
A problem.
listening to all your stories, I think we all can agree that JS was the most difficult one.
Yeah, I agree. Immediately. Yes.
Indeed.
Yes. No, nothing
Yeah.
can compare. That's it.
Honestly.
JS wins.
Yeah, nothing can compare.
hardest-
No
to that.
sleeping for 3 days compared to
I
holding
know
your
how it
poop for
feels
2
as
days.
well.
No, doesn't compare, man.
Does not compare.
That's
No.
why, like, in this moment, I respect everything that I've been given in life. As long as that shit doesn't happen to me again, I'm happy. I'll be glad.
So as that shit doesn't happen to me again.
You know,
Yeah,
JS,
literal shit this time.
if it happens to you again, you go camping and you need to poop, you know you have a choice right there, right?
In university, in UNIF, this almost happened once, but it was snowing.
It was snowing.
Yes. And there's a lot of snow in the ground. A lot of snows in the ground. Yeah, you guys know what I did next. I feel no remorse for the snows.
And then?
Brown snow.
Yeah, brown snow.
Rest in pieces.
But it's not mud. It's not mud.
Chocolate snow.
It's not bad.
Brown snow. It's brown
Chocolate snow.
Imagine kids like throwing snowballs during
Oh
snowballs.
no, please don't. Don't describe
God.
Adhika.
Okay.
no.
We should stop that. Thank you.
No.
Well, we're ending on a good note, aren't we?
Indeed.
A good ending.
Finally.
We got all the shit out.
Just like Jazz. After I heard Jerry's story, I was gonna say hardest things it helped us develop as a person, grow as a person, character arc, and then I heard Jazz's story, which he didn't learn from his first time. So I guess that didn't apply to all of us.
There's no third time though. Yeah, I learned from everything.
There's no
Amen.
third time because you didn't go camping and
Not yet. You mean no third time yet?
Okay, the next time you go camping, would you shit on the woods?
Bring
No.
diapers.
then bring a
diapers.
backup.
What do you know?
And
I
bring wet
can, man.
wipes.
It's not because I don't want to. I want to, but my heart says no. Please no.
What if you crap
Wet wipes.
in the plastic
Wet
bag?
wipes, diapers.
In a plastic bag.
That's even worse, man.
I mean, if his worry of doing that in the woods is that he'll get haunted, bring it home.
Yo.
Yeah, bring like a KFC box, like a bucket.
The bucket. Yeah.
No.
And then you leave it on the table.
Bucket.
Or bring a box that looks vaguely like a treasure box and then bury it.
Like,
Yeah,
how
keeping
the
your gold
chicken
there.
goes back to the egg. Okay, that's how it works.
No, that's just nasty, man. That is just nasty.
No.
Yeah, it is
in the last 3 years, there's one time that when I've been playing basketball, I hit my ankle. Like ankle injuries, right? So much pain, right?
Yep.
But I'm just like, this pain is nothing compared to what I've experienced. It's nothing. It is
It's
physical
nothing
pain,
compared
not
to
mental
2
pain.
days worth of shit I held.
I've went through the mental pain and physical pain.
That's the face
Yeah.
of a man who's seen some shit.
More like who felt some shit.
He did both.
Yeah.
Whose life was in danger.
I think I even forced myself to drink tolak angin like 2 or 3 packets.
Why? Does it help?
I was desperate. I was thinking that, please help me. Even tolak angin, please.
This is a man who has felt death's grip.
Yeah, I mean for Boy Scouts, tolak angin. I brought
Tolak
like
angin is
a
like
packet of 10.
Cure all.
So I just drank
Cure-all.
2 or 3 at once. Please help me.
Reject wind.
Reject
Tolak
wind.
angin.
The problem is what's in him is not wind.
Yeah, it's solid.
It's
Okay.
something worse.
Uh,
It's a nuke.
Next time, next time you want to shit in the forest, bring like a druidic symbol or something. So the tree spirit fights over the ghosts when you're hunting.
Should have brought a dream catcher.
What?
You brought a dream catcher, but you did not
Dreamcatcher
bring wet
catches
wipes.
dreams. Well, nightmares, but
Bring a shovel, dig a hole, then bury it. Dig
my
a hole
God.
beforehand, then bury it after.
or use the
That
river.
is- I've learned my lesson
Yeah.
now.
Or
It
use the
flows
river.
down.
Yeah,
I
to
know,
people who
I
wash
know what
their
I'm
clothes
supposed
there.
to do. I know what I'm supposed to do now. Like,
What?
survive.
No, you shit. You shit when you
I've
have
learned
to.
all the techniques.
Or like don't just go shit everything out before you go, and don't eat too much after that.
Or shit in the forest. Come on.
It's just shit, man. It's
Be one
fine.
with nature. Help nature.
No.
Return
Bring
to
wet
monkey.
wipes.
Like even if the ghosts don't like you, the nature spirit will prevent the ghosts from attacking you.
They give
No,
you
I don't think
oxygen.
so.
You
It's like
give
mine-
them poop. Fertilizer.
My team squad was like, hey, you wanna go shit together? Hey, yeah, sure. I was like,
What?
no, I need to hold this in.
What the?
Oh my God.
You guys
Well,
do that?
Co-op shitting.
Fuck?
Man, shit is like nutritious for the plants and shit. If anything, the ghost gonna thank you, you know? Like, thank you
Indeed,
for
it's
giving us
fertilizers,
nitrogen.
man.
Depends though. Is it like a person's ghost or the nature ghost? You know, it depends on the type, right?
The nature.
I don't
ghost.
know, but like...
Well,
No, I
anyways,
think
we're
it's the
going
same.
on a
It's the same.
tangent. Let's end it right here. So,
Actually,
thank
Rafi,
you.
you're knowledgeable on these things. Are there like people ghosts and like plant ghosts, or like nature spirits in Indonesia?
We'll talk about
There are
this
some.
later.
Yeah. We'll talk about this after this.
later.
Thank you.
Lesson learned, guys. Don't follow my path. You're gonna have a hard life.
Just shit in the forest, guys. Shit in the forest. That's the life lesson. If you have to take away one thing and one thing only, don't shit in the forest.
No, shit
What?
in the forest!
No.
Shit in the forest!
No,
in
shit
the
in the
forest.
forest.
It's healthy.
Definitely shit in the forest.
Don't
Indeed.
hold
That's
it in if
that's
you
an
can.
analogy for I guess opportunities. I guess like when the opportunity comes, remember to catch it. I guess, but
That's
not.
why, like, I remember.
Yeah, you know
like,
what? I'm just gonna stop there.
If shitting in the forest was ever a problem, we would not ever exist. How would the
All right.
people, survive?
Let's end it here. Thank you so much for listening.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you for listening. Thanks for putting up with our
Thank
crap.
you.
God, this is so chaotic. Alright, thank you so much, everyone, for listening. If you want to share any
this
of
is
your
becoming
experiences, you
a
can share
shitty
it. Thank
episode.
you.
Yeah, you can DM us, share your experience on this stuff.
Instagram, Twitter,
we'll share
comment
it
on
here.
YouTube, whichever. Thank you and goodbye, everyone.
bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. Both opening and closing music are by me. And as always, if you have questions to ask, stories to share, or if you want to be a guest in this podcast, you can reach us on Instagram at NotOurPodcast, on Twitter at NotOurPodcast1, or you can email us at nop.procras@gmail.com. If you want to support us further, please share this podcast. We would really appreciate that. Once again, thank you for listening and have a great life.